Hello everyone and welcome to The No Show. I'll be your host Nathan Orenstein, and today I'm going to be reviewing Sinners. Sinners is written and directed by Ryan Coogler and stars Michael B. Jordan, Miles Caton, Hailee Steinfeld, Wunmi Mosaku, Jack O'Connell, Delroy Lindo, and Omar Benson Miller. It sees twin brothers Smoke and Stack return to their hometown in Mississippi in 1932 after some time away in Chicago. They buy an old sawmill so they can open up a juke joint, only to be confronted by supernatural forces on the night that it opens. Ryan Coogler is back, and with his first fully original film no less. He broke onto the scene in 2013 with the biographical Fruitvale Station before making the Rocky spin-off Creed and the two Black Panther movies for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So what do you make, now that he's unrestricted by the details of a real-life event or the storied history of a major franchise? Well, he made a period piece, action, drama, horror blend about vampires in the Jim Crow South that's also a major love letter to blues music. Obviously. And while that admittedly sounds like a very confused mixed bag of ideas, I can assure you that Sinners is one of the most fully realized and entertaining original visions from any filmmaker this decade. Thematically, Sinners is really covering a lot of ground. At face value from the trailers, it honestly doesn't seem too deep. A group of black people have to defend themselves from white vampires in the Deep South. But it's so much more than that. It's about family and community and protecting each other from dangerous outsiders. It's about the transcendent power of music and its ability to bring us all together. It's about freedom and what it even means to be truly free. Coogler tackles all of this in a story that takes place over the course of only 24 hours, but never dwells on any of it and keeps the plot simple and always moving forward. The dialogue is really sharp and allows us to genuinely know each of these characters, despite such a short period of time with them. The connections between each of them feel so genuine too, as if these characters and even these actors have known each other for years. It really bolsters that sense of community that I mentioned earlier, which is detrimental to this movie working as well as it does as this community fights for survival against their vampire attackers. And while the whole vampireness of it all might seem like a weird idea in theory, I think it actually does a great job of bringing all these themes together while making for an interesting and unexpected conflict. But who cares about all that? Who cares if the movie has thought-provoking themes or characters that feel real or a perfectly paced plot? That's a bunch of boring critic mumbo-jumbo. You want to know if this thing rips or not. Well, boy does it rip. The entire film burns with a fire that is just incredibly rare, and the heat coming off of this thing is unreal. Literally every aspect of this movie is contributing to this energy, so I don't really even know where to start. I guess I'll just rattle off a bunch of stuff. Like I said earlier, these characters all feel real, and they all have a great energy and passion behind them. Michael B. Jordan pulling double duty as the Smokestack twins is awesome, and it's really cool that they each have their own distinct personalities and swaggers to them too. Newcomer Miles Caton plays their younger cousin, and his powerful singing and guitar playing honestly makes up the backbone for a lot of this film. Delroy Lindo is hilarious and incredible as an old drunk musician that plays a lot of the music at the juke joint, and Hailee Steinfeld absolutely burns the house down in every scene she's in, playing Stack's ex-girlfriend. Every other character is memorable in their own way too, and brings a passion to the film that really makes it all burn. The bluesy score from Ludwig Göransson is honestly one of the best scores I've ever heard in any movie. It legitimately feels like its own character in the film. That's how powerfully its presence is felt. And with the blues being such a driving force in getting all these people together, its importance can't be understated. The film looks incredible, from the tight cinematography of the packed juke joint to the beautiful contrasting lights and darks of the outside world when the sun's rising and falling. The violence is awesome without being too gratuitous, and the classic take on vampires is just cool as hell here. And the film, before the vampires show up, just oozes sex and really sells this hot and sweaty party that everyone's having a great time at. I could go on and on. Everything about Sinners feels like it is on fire, and I couldn't tell you the last time I saw a movie that could maintain that heat over the course of 2+ hours. I guess the one thing that I would note is that this isn't a scary horror movie. It's more just incredibly cool with some sick vampire violence. I just wouldn't go into this expecting to be scared or anything. But other than that, there isn't much else you can ask for here. Sinners, simply put, is the first must-see film of the year, and I would fully expect to see this all over Best of 2025 lists by the time the year's up. Ryan Coogler took a massive swing for the fences here, and it absolutely paid off, as this is one of the best original films we've gotten in quite some time. It burns with an energy that films rarely do, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since I saw it 4 days ago. Go see this as soon as you can, especially while it's still in theaters. I'm going to be giving Sinners a 9 out of 10. If you enjoyed the review, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you've already seen Sinners already, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. I've been Nathan Orenstein with The No Show. Thanks for watching.